Who's ready for a beautiful Wagyu brisket? Today we're cooking a premium Wagyu brisket from Market House. As you can see, it already comes pre-trimmed. And I'm gonna tell you guys, I don't think that I wanna trim anything else off this. I hadn't got it out of the pack, but OMG, look at this. Let's cut it out of this pack. And this is a 7 to 9 pound brisket. I believe this is gonna be more to the 9 pound side. Well, I don't know, maybe not. Let's get it out of the pack and take a look at it. The convenience of Market House is already my go-to for premium meats delivered to your house. It saved me a trip to the butcher shop or to the store, and it's delivered at my door the next day. And I can tell you, when you're not paying for all of that fat on a brisket, look at that. It's already trimmed down. It's only got less than a 1/4 inch of fat here, and that's good fat, not hard fat. That's gonna be a great buffer on my point and flat. And this brisket's almost trimmed up what I would say Texas style. It only has a tad bit of decal left in it where they rounded it at. And if I had to do anything, I would take off a tad more silver skin. Like, I'll go ahead and do this just to say I put a knife on it, right? But you see that that's right on top of the meat, and I can see why they saved that. They did not want to get any further into that meat, because who wants to waste any good premium Wagyu meat when you have something like this right here? So I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm not gonna trim anything else off this brisket whatsoever. You can shop for everything from grass-fed beef to non-GMO chicken to antibiotic-free pork, incredible Wagyu cuts, and even wild-caught seafood. Market House has it all, and today, I'm fixing to cook this awesome brisket with a little bit of my beef rub and comp rub. Let's get started. The first thing I'm gonna do to this brisket, I'm gonna use a little bit of W sauce. You can use a binder if you want. No binder, I'm just gonna impart just a little bit more flavor on this with some of this Worcestershire. W sauce makes an awesome Worcestershire sauce, got a lot of flavor. I'm gonna come down with my beef rub first. You see it's good, salt, pepper, garlic, onion powder. It's got a few other things in it, makes it a great brisket rub. Now, once I get a good dose of that, for me, I'm coming back with my competition rub. I'm gonna use just a little bit of it on top, help form that bark a little more. Give it a little more hint of flavor. See, you pat that in right there, that good old black pepper look. Come back with a little bit of this comp rub. All right, we've got it all in. Now, some of you is probably gonna ask in the comments, why is he not picking it up and really seasoning all the whole sides? At the end of the day, the little bit of salt that's in here, when you get down to a little bit of meat, and this is just my personal opinion from cooking competition barbecue, it seems like the edges want to crumble when you slice it. So not caking up the rub on there like you do the rest of brisket, it seems like I can slice it better with my knife. That's just me, my personal opinion. You can slice it all the way down and it won't crumble. But if you have a different technique, be sure to use it. It's your brisket cook, not mine. Now I'm gonna throw this back in my aluminum pan, get out here to my grill, and get ready to put this on my Weber Searwood. All right, you can see we've got our Weber Searwood fired up, and we are running the roll oak charcoal hickory blended pellets today. I've already got a pan in here below to catch my drippings here. I don't want to get my grill all nasty and dirty. Now, I like bunching the brisket up. I need to see the grain is running right here. I got it on this top rack to kind of catch everything. Set that back. Now, I'm gonna let this grill lid shut. I'm gonna let this brisket go, if I had to guess, for about 3 hours, and I'm not even gonna look at it. 300 degrees, 3 hours, and then I'm gonna determine what we're gonna do. If we're gonna spritz it, what it looks like, the whole 9 yards. Stay along with this cook because we're learning together. All right, we've been running 3 hours at 300 degrees on our Weber Searwood. As you can see, look at our brisket here. It's pushed a little bit of moisture out of it. That bark is good and set, nothing's coming off. So just for good measure, I think we're gonna be somewhere around 140 degrees. It's dead on the money, 141. I mean, I can just look at it. It's ready to be wrapped. I don't want to push any more moisture out of this brisket. Now, one thing I didn't do, I didn't inject this brisket. And for a brisket that I didn't trim and was already pre-trimmed from Market House, this thing swole up incredible, incredible. Now, I'm going to take a little bit of beef tallow here, dump out and lay on top of that brisket there. Now, I didn't inject this brisket with it being Wagyu, right? Let's get a little bit of this tallow spread out here. Look at that. Now, all right, let's get it back on here and let it go. Now, I'm gonna say where our brisket is at, that around that 140 mark, 145. I went kind of dead center in the thickest part on the outer edges. I did check it. It's running about 155, 160. So I wanted to get it wrapped up. I'm gonna say this brisket's gonna need about a solid 2 hours to finish off, but we'll be back and see. Let's go. All right, as you can hear, our brisket alarm is going off. We wrapped this brisket up, and would you look at it? It's still swelled up, puffed up pretty. And I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna tell y'all that feels like butter. That brisket's hitting 210 right there on that thermopin. It feels like butter. And I'm gonna go ahead and get it off. I'm gonna put it in another layer of foil, just because I don't want to lose any juices, just to be sure. Now, we want to give this brisket ample time to rest. So I've got my barbecue blanket here, just a resting blanket. You can use a cooler, a towel, whatever you want. The Drip Ease makes this right here. And I'm actually going to zip this brisket in here. Now, I'm just going to let this brisket rest in this blanket right here. And honestly, I'm gonna give it a minimum of 2 hours before I slice it. And we'll see what it looks like. So we'll be back to take a bite of, I know, a juicy brisket. All right, our brisket has been resting over 2 hours and I just can't wait anymore. I will tell you, it's better to let a brisket rest, in my opinion, about 4 hours. That's the way I like it, but I'm gonna get in here and slice this one up. Wow. I'd say it's got a little bit of jiggle to it, and the smell is absolutely incredible. As you guys can see, this Market House premium Wagyu brisket that come pre-trimmed, it cooked up very, very nice with me not trimming hardly anything off of it. I think I took a couple slivers of fat off of it, but I honestly could have left them alone. They could have rendered very, very well. And like I said, the only thing I would do different is I'd probably let this brisket continue to rest for about another 2 hours. But other than that, it looks beautiful. I mean, just amazing. And I've got to get in here and slice this thing, so let me pick up this knife. I'm gonna go right down the middle here. Whew. Well, I'd say that brisket right there, it's gonna be juicy and it's gonna be moist. Ooh, I wish y'all could smell that right there. It smells so good. Well, I think that one right there, how we do it, that old clapper right there, just flinging back and forth. You know that's a good brisket. Look, fall right off. Let's give that a try. Wow. That has an incredible flavor for that Wagyu. Wow. Wow. That is delicious. If y'all want to try one of these beautiful Market House pre-trimmed briskets, you can use my discount code Heath15. It's good on your first purchase, and I will honestly tell you, I do not think you will regret it. Because with a brisket like that and the incredible flavor, insane. Now remember, just to recap, We took this beautiful Market House brisket, we put it on our Weber Searwood at 300 degrees with Royal Oak Charcoal Hickory blended pellets. We let it go for 3 hours before we wrapped it up. It was hitting about 140, 145 degrees. Out on the outer edges, it was already hitting about 150, 155. So we wrapped it up, got it in our foil with a little bit of beef tallow. We turned around after that. It only had to cook 2.5 more hours. We had a total cook time of 5.5 hours. This brisket roughly weighed a little over 8 pounds or 8 pounds. The pack said 7 to 9. I'm gonna guess it was somewhere 8 pounds or a little over. It was a bigger brisket once I got into it. But this thing cooked beautiful. Y'all can see for yourself, the slices just fold right over. The moisture with no injection or anything is an absolutely star-stunning brisket. I would 100% cook this brisket again, and I know this is gonna make some incredible meals. Just wait and see what I turn this into now. If you like what we're doing on the channel, be sure to like, subscribe, and follow along with your friends. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Pinterest, and of course, YouTube. And we'll see you next week with another tasty video.